let me know. Let me know how you guys are feeling today, how you guys doing today, how do you guys trade today. Let me know and don't be a stranger. Anyways, as usual, I'm always live for my trading sessions. If you want to catch me live during my trading sessions, I go live at market open. I'm usually live for around 5 hours, maybe a little bit more, maybe a little bit less, depending on the action I'm seeing. But today I ended up getting off a little bit earlier, and today was an interesting day. I don't love what we're doing right now in the market. I don't love it. And part of that is just me maybe not being where I want to be on my journey, or me being a little bit ignorant of what is happening. And I was definitely we'll go over what happened today, and let's just get right into it. And if we're looking at the charts, we open around here. First, I want to go in these higher time frames to kind of tell you guys, or tell myself, really where I was at. Where was I at when we opened? We opened around here. We had this candle here. We were within this 1 hour imbalance here, and we don't really have any prominent buy side. We don't have any prominent buy side here. We have this high, but this isn't like a prominent level. Yeah, it kind of is a buy side level that we might head to, but I'm not really seeing any prominent level. If we also look at ES as well, we don't have a prominent high within here that we really want to take. This is all just kind of, I don't really know what I would call this. Like, there's no clear buy side ahead of us. So I'm like thinking to myself, we don't really have a reason to go higher, but we still ended up going higher, and that's something we're going to look at. Did I do anything wrong? What could have helped me out today? But if we look on the 4 hour on NQ, we have this imbalance, and then we also have this breaker, a low, a high, and then a lower low. Breaker paired with this fair value gap that we actually are respecting. We are still respecting this. We are still very much so respecting this entry, and I just got caught up in the chop today. I took one very small trade, and I'm definitely need to tighten up how I'm trading, but this would be a great model. You have that 4 hour breaker and imbalance that I was looking at, that was expecting us to get lower prices, and this still held up, although we did get a move higher. And hold up, sorry. We have these two equal lows that I was really looking at, and these two relative equal lows, my guess is that we are going to sell to these tomorrow. That is my guess. I think that we are going to sell to these tomorrow. I'm still bearish going into tomorrow, and I think that we're going to sell into these lows tomorrow. Yo, what's good? And that's what I was looking at. And on ES, we actually ended up, we've taken this high, but I'm not counting this because this isn't really a prominent high. This isn't really anything. I'm not interested in this. This is just nothing. But going into today, I was bearish. That is why. And we kind of, it was interesting. We're just going to look over the action. And so right around open, we sold off to this low, and I actually was looking at a trade at this time that I did like. I did like this. We had displacement lower, but the reason why this isn't a great entry is because we didn't take any form of buy side. So, and then Powell was also speaking at 10 a.m. So I'm not going to take any trade while he's speaking, but I had this trade up during the live session. I'm pretty sure it was this one. It was like a 5 risk to reward. It was pretty nice. I don't think it was. It was this one. It was this one. It was this one. Yeah, this ended up being a fantastic sell model. Don't take the first entry once we fail to displace higher. Then we come back into this other imbalance, displace a little bit lower, and then we sell off to this low. This is beautiful. This is good. Actually, I'm going to screenshot this right now. But the reason why I didn't take this is because, one, Powell is speaking in 30 minutes. I don't want to get caught up in a trade. As you can see, you're still in this trade, kind of when he gets on. He actually didn't end up speaking until 10:30 or around that time. So I guess I need to note that going forward, that although it says 8 o'clock or 10 o'clock when he speaks, he didn't actually start speaking until 10:30. But this actually was a decent trade, and tomorrow he also speaks as well. So if I do see an entry like this sort of, I think I might take it. But I actually really like this, and I just need to gain more confidence and be at the point to where I'm able to take these, and I don't have hesitation to take this. But this is clean. But I don't like, there were certain factors of why this wasn't highest probability. We were within a 15-minute imbalance. Wait, were we? Oh, that's on ES. Yeah. We had that equal low, and then this is when Powell started to speak, and he was kind of talking about inflation the whole time. That although we're not cutting rates yet, I don't know the whole nitty gritty what he said, but pretty much I'm pretty sure that we're not cutting rates, and then we end up just pretty much just going up the whole rest of the day. We just still end up pumping, like we're just pumping higher. I don't like, the market isn't telling me that we need to go higher. I don't really see any reason for us to go higher. We did take London lows, or at least we did on NQ. We took London lows, and then we just end up rallying. So this could have been a decent entry off of when I'm on the 3-minute. There was like a 5-minute, but I just don't see any clear buy side. There's not any clear buy side. I don't see a reason for the market to go higher, and I was still bearish bias at this point. I'm not looking at anything. I don't think anything is really A plus to target higher, and yeah, that's kind of what I was looking at. We come back into this 5-minute. Let's see, was there possibly a setup that I missed here? But even then, I'm not even gonna take this. Is this like a? Let's see. Let's see where ES was at this time. No entry. And this is actually where I did end up taking a stab at shorts. And so when I trade ES, I trade 2 contracts. This is a 1 contract. So I risked less on this. And I knew what I was doing. I knew this probably isn't the highest probability, but I really liked what was happening. At the point we had S&T at these highs, we were still within that we had S&T at the highs. On NQ, we were still within that 1 hour imbalance, that 4 hour breaker. And I thought that we were just rallying up. What are we doing? We're generating sell side liquidity here. And I thought that this was the reason why this didn't work out is I knew that this probably, I need to get tighter, and I need to be honest with myself, and I need to be stricter with like what I'm taking. But this isn't the highest probability because we don't get a displacement through a low. I mean, I guess we kind of get displacement through this low, but this is on the 1 minute time frame. As a trader, I get way too zoomed in. I'm way too zoomed in. I'm constantly looking at the 1 minute, and I need to see something kind of form on like the 5 minute or the 3 minute to tell us that we want to go to this low. And like the external draw are these lows, so why am I trying to rush a trade here? And this just, although I knew what I was putting on the table, but I say I'm gonna hold these rules, but I don't actually enforce them. I don't follow them. Like I said, I was like yesterday. I said if you're going to look to trade you like, you're going to take it, then see if it's holding, and possibly take the second entry after that. So I made this whole rule, and I never followed it. I never applied to it. And that's when I can either in my career I can say, hey, we made a rule, we're not following that rule. What are we doing? What am I doing here? Really? Like why am I not following this rule? Although it is appealing to take that trade in that moment, I don't need to be in that trade at all. It did look decent. It was a small loss. I totally accepted the risk. I knew what type of risk I was putting on the table. I was able to accept the risk, and I liked the model, but that's just way too early. I don't need to be in a trade because what happened? I ended up getting chopped up, and although a bearish bias here isn't bad, market isn't telling me that we really want to go lower. Yes, we do have SMT, but we need to see more displacement until this is valid. Maybe we get further displacement after this. Maybe this ends up holding, and if it does end up holding, good. Maybe I got rewarded by this entry, but that's not building good habits over time. And there's gonna be times like this when I put a trade on, and then I'm just gonna get stopped out. But maybe we see something like this, where then we get displacement to a low, we build something like this, and then I can look to take a trade off of it to target this low. But this is just a little bit too early, and just too zoomed in my opinion. Like there's no real rhyme or reason for me to be taking this. There's no real rhyme or reason for me to be taking this. This is just not good habits, and I need to stop. I need to knock this off. I need to realize what I'm doing here, and I just need to stop. I'm taking the wrong approach to this. Only take high quality setups. And I don't care what I've said in the past where maybe, I should start taking a lot more trades, testing my conviction. Like, that is just horse crap, bro. That is just terrible. That is just feeding myself negative energy, negative habits, and what ends up if I do end up taking a lot of setups, I end up building false conviction. I end up taking trades that aren't high quality, and then that'll make me a little bit cocky, a little bit arrogant. No, I'm not doing that anymore. I'm only taking high quality setups. If there's a setup I might like or that might look decent, then maybe we can discuss. Maybe we can take the second entry. If there's no second entry, then there's no trade. But I only need to be taking high quality setups. I don't care. How long have you been trading? Anytime anyone asks me this, I would say 4 months seriously. And honestly, with the strategy I've been trading the strategy I've been using for about like a month now. It has not been that long, honestly. It has not been that long. But I've kind of been into like ICG concepts. I've known about them for a while now, but there was a time where I was like, maybe this isn't the right move. I was using VWAP for a minute, and I'm like, what am I doing? I need to be critical here. I need to really assess what I'm doing. Because I used to think that like maybe ICG concepts won't work, but like that is just not the correct way to think of it. Me learning ICG concepts won't change that they're not going to work. Maybe they don't work. Maybe there's a time when they actually don't work. Maybe hypothetically, let's say there's a time that they don't work, then I'll just learn how the markets work again. And that might be hard, but as long as you're journaling and adapting, say the market does change, you're journaling, showing up every day, you're looking at price action, then that's when you can adapt. Do you trade your live account? No, I'm on a demo account. I'm on a Trade-Of-8 demo account. And so here was when I was really looking. I'm like, I think NQ actually ended up, or ES actually ended up taking a high up here. Yeah, we ended up taking like these highs, which these aren't really anything. This isn't a prominent high, so like I'm still short bias here. I'm still looking for a short opportunity. We have this low in place, and I'm looking for a short opportunity here. I started trading after the Dogecoin meme. I don't know, that was a while ago. And originally I thought that this was going to be the turtle soup setup. But this just really wasn't. When you plan on purchase a funded, I don't know. I don't even know if I will do a funded. I might just go to a live account, but I would say probably like two or 3 months. This actually, what was like, this was my thought. I didn't take this trade. This is just kind of where my head was at in the moment. I thought this was going to end up being turtle soup, taking these highs and then displacing lower. But really, like realistically, I need to see like we probably go a tick. This is a tick above these highs. We go a tick above those highs. That is not a turtle soup. I mean, maybe it could be, but like ideally. Ooh, here, let me turn off magnet mode. It's kind of tripping. But ideally, maybe like a sharp move above this and then displacing lower. But I was looking at a short setup here, and I was pretty short bias here. I really want to see us. We had this clean low that I thought we were going to draw to, and this I don't think would classify as a turtle soup, just because it's not clean. And then we end up getting this sharp sell off, straight to this low. Once we get this, I'm like, this wasn't even news. This was just a sharp sell off. I'm no longer really looking to trade this. I mean, maybe just because this low is taken, I know that everything else is lower probability. I know that taking another short is lower probability. I don't want to be trading this after this low is already met. We have the sharp sell-off. There's no trade here. There's no opportunity for me to take a trade here. And I was looking to take a trade, but I never did. So I took that one little small trade. Like, I don't even see an entry here. This is just a sharp sell-off. Maybe if we did end up doing something like this, I could have been in. I might have been in. Something like that. But this is just too sharp. We already took this low. There's no entry even on this imbalance. But yeah, that's kind of all I looked at. And then after this happened, I just got up and went to the gym. I just went to the gym. I'm not even looking to touch anything after this. I see these huge candles. Maybe it's time for me to step away from the charts, and that's what I did. I'm stepping away from the charts after this. But yeah, then we end up taking this draw, and then this is all just chop. I'm glad I got off when I did, and I'm glad I wasn't even paying attention to the markets. There is no trade here. We're still in that market maker sell model, but we left those equal highs. These up here. Yeah, now we're kind of within the same thing again. We have like relative equal lows, and now we have relative equal highs. I want to see these lows get met, but maybe we might come up and take these highs first. But I don't know if we really need, because this isn't really like a prominent high, but I could see us coming back up here. And maybe low-key this is like a little bit of a market maker buy model here up to this high, but I don't know. I don't know if this is really high quality, but this is we have all this generated liquidity here. This actually does look decent, but I don't think that there's any need to trade this. This is like right at market close, and I just don't think there's any real rhyme or reason, because the external draw is still lower in my opinion. We have created like these relative equal highs, but I don't know. But yeah, we come up, displace higher, we create this imbalance, and then we tap it, go straight to all these equal highs. This actually does look pretty clean. I'm not gonna lie. This does look very nice. But I don't think it's worth taking. I'm going to note it, and I'm going to take a picture of this. But yeah, that's all I really saw today. Let's kind of go over the recap. My bias going into today, I was bearish. We end up really pumping for the rest of the day. I feel like it did have. Keep in mind, y'all, we are in NFP week. We have NFP Friday, and Powell spoke today. He also speaks tomorrow. There could be funky stuff going on, and like I don't know. I'm waiting for something to be dumb clear. Nothing was dumb clear today, and therefore I'm not gonna take anything. Trades that I took a very small loss. I understood the risk, and this probably wasn't the best trade to be in, and it wasn't bad. Like, the model was good and everything, but it's just way too early. I need more displacement, and I need to stop being so zoomed in. Love from India. Hey, I appreciate you. Thank you. I appreciate you. But basically, what I want to add to this is stop. I need to stop only looking at the 1 minute. Stop using 1 minute to. I have been better at using multiple time frames, but the majority of the time I'm on live, I am using the 1 minute. And I feel like that is kind of bad for me, especially where I'm at right now. I'll probably get faked out more than not. Although there are good opportunities on the 1 minute, the 1 minute isn't bad. I need to be looking at more than just the 1 minute. I have been looking at like 15 minute, 5 minute, hourly constantly, but I can't just be so zoomed in on the 1 minute. It's that I don't think that's great. But I need to add this into here. And possible setups that I missed. When I say missed, I don't care about missing setups. I don't get FOMO anymore. But I guess you could say that short at open didn't look bad, or round open on ES didn't look bad. But I wasn't gonna take it just because we have Powell speaking at 8. I've never seen him speak at 8, or I know he has in the past, but at least the amount of time I've been trading, I haven't seen Powell speak at 8, or at least I haven't been paying attention. Because when I used to trade, I didn't even know what the news was. I didn't pay attention to news at all, but that's why I didn't take it. And then also that market maker buy model at close, but I don't think that's very high quality. Just because there's not a real rhyme or reason for price to go higher, just because the setup is there, the context is not. The context is not with this trade. And that's what I don't like about it. And although, like, yeah, we sweep internal, have displacement higher, greater fair value gap, I just don't think the context is really there. We have this external low. This isn't even after sweeping a main buy side level. This is kind of just speculation. And if I'm taking this trade, I mean, I didn't take it, but if I'm going to look at this and say, man, I missed out on this, that's not the right thing, because external draw is lower, and I don't think the context isn't there for that trade. And what could I have done better? Again, I need to shift from this little BS mentality I had for like a week or two, and I just need to take high quality subs. High quality subs only. Because how I treat this demo account is how I'll treat my live account. Just because I can take trades, and just because I'm on a demo account, I don't have any risk. Yes, I can test my draw, but I don't need to be actually in the trade to test my draw. I should be waiting. I should be looking for more confirmation and just taking high quality setups. I want to be taking it when it's done clear, because then I want to build good habits here on this demo account, so then when I translate over to a live account, it really isn't much difference. But for a second there, I was thinking that, hey, maybe we're on a demo account, we can test more ideas, we can trade more, but I don't think that's the right approach to go with this, because if I'm on a live account, I don't want to be taking every trade. I want to be taking high quality setups. And if there is a decent setup that does look appealing, maybe I just put up like the trade tracker, like I've been saying. Maybe I just put up something like this. Maybe, like, let's just see what price does here. And if it works out, we'll journal and we'll know, and we'll go forward with it. It would be an awful trade, no sell side taken there and reach. Yeah. That's why this although like this pattern did show up, like the pattern, like these like a market maker buy model, market maker sell model will show up. It will show up. There will be times when it shows up, but the context isn't here. The surrounding context isn't there, and that's what I want to get better as a trader, is understand context. Context is very important when you're trading. Although like you see that pattern, it can work. You need context. Like, patterns will repeat, and there are going to be times when it repeats, but that doesn't mean you should be in a trade. Yeah, it's just the pattern. We're not pattern traders. Yeah, 100%. And what I did good today, I guess you could say my risk was well. I wasn't trying to force anything. And also, yeah, what I could have done better is, I mean, even after seeing this pump, like, I'm still bearish bias. We do end up taking this high, but I guess I didn't really look at this high at all. I was kind of too zoomed in on my bias. I was. And although we did end up taking this high, I don't think that we really wanted. I don't know. Today was just an interesting day. Build good habits. Don't be stupid. It's just a day in the markets. Another day in the markets. The market's going to be here. It's going to be here tomorrow. It's going to be here Friday. Wait, yeah, tomorrow's Thursday. Yeah, it's going to be here tomorrow. It's going to be here Friday. There's no need to rush. There's no need to try to catch a setup. Like, although we did end up running to this high, I don't think that this is really the right approach to take. I don't think that. You're not using DXY. I do not use DXY. Because I've never tried using it, but at least where I'm at, I don't think that me using DXY would be beneficial to me, because one, I'm keeping track of multiple different things, and although it does correlate, but there's times when it doesn't correlate. That's at least what my mentor has told me. There's times when it doesn't correlate, and that just ends up getting you chopped up. But I know traders who do use DXY and find it useful, but I guess maybe taking this imbalance to this buy side, but I don't love that. Looking back, yeah, maybe, But I guess you could say I was kind of stuck in my ways. You're in Justin's Discord? Yeah, I am. I'm in it. I was in it for like, I'm in it. It's about to be like a month and like 10 days. I've been in there for like 20 days. But yeah, I guess you could say maybe after taking this, I don't know. There really wasn't. I don't like this. This isn't great. This isn't high quality. So, I'm not really gonna take anything. And when those setups do appear, that's when we'll be solid. But it's building good habits now to where I'm not flustered when time comes and when opportunity is there. Reflection on the day, decent day. Not mad about today. I feel like I'm living another day. I'm living to trade another day, and that's what I'm liking that I'm doing on this journey. I'm living to trade another day. I'm not rushing the process, and I'm really trying to get better here. I'm trying to get better. Notice what I'm doing wrong. Notice what I'm doing right. What I did outside the markets to improve today. Again, this will probably be. I might delete this because it's literally the same thing every day. But I ran, went to the gym, read. I actually read like I finished my book today. But I want to try to read more because I think reading would just make me sharper. Make me. I do enjoy reading too, and recently I've just been like watching YouTube videos and trying to study, which isn't a bad thing. But I want to start reading a lot more because. And spending less time on social media, honestly. Like, I shouldn't even be on Instagram. And I have been looking at comments on Instagram, and a lot of them have been negative recently. And I think I'm going just not look at comments, just don't even care. I'll probably still post, though. Bias going into tomorrow, I'm still bearish, but we have lefties equal highs up here. Relative equal highs, but this isn't even a prominent high, so I'm not too worried about it. We'll see. We'll see what happens, how we open up in the morning, but I would expect us to like maybe actually get a setup towards the morning to target these lows, but we'll see. It all depends on how we open up. What should I be doing? But I'm not doing. Looking at. I need to get off the 1 minute as much. I need to stop using the 1 minute too much. I'm using the 1 minute as my primary. Like throughout the day, I'm on the 1 minute more than I'm on any chart, and I think I should be kind of balancing that out with like the 5 minute and like other time frames, but. I'm a little bit too zoomed in. I'm a little bit too focused on the 1 minute as of now. And I need to stop looking at the 1 minute so much. Was there a turtle soup? I don't even know. There wasn't a clear turtle soup in my eyes. Maybe this possibly, but I don't even think this was a turtle. This isn't clean to me, so I'm not counting that as a turtle soup. But other than that, I thought this was going to be a turtle soup. I guess maybe, but yeah, there's no way. And anyways, get better at watch ES, where we leaving liquidity, rushing setups, not forcing mid setups, seeing both objectives. I did get better at watching ES more. I've been watching ES more, and I feel like I've been able to watch ES and NQ more. I've been paying attention to ES more, and I haven't been so locked into just what NQ is doing. Take what you're confident in. A high quality setups. High quality setups only. This is what I want to switch to. I only want to be taking high quality setups. High quality setups where I'm confident, clear draw, and I think I should start taking second entries. And so if we're looking back on this first trade, this actually would have been fantastic because I was originally looking at this fair value gap and then wait. Yeah, I was originally looking at this fair value gap, and then the second entry would be this one, which would have been nice, but I'm not taking that just because it isn't the highest quality for factors such as we have Powell speaking soon. But I'm not down that I didn't take this, but going forward, I only really want to be taking second entries. This is an example of a second entry. There is no high quality setups in my opinion. Yeah, today just was an interesting day. Honestly, I think the market has really been driven by Nvidia, in my opinion. I think we've really been reliant on Nvidia, and just like when we're looking at the market, at least in my eyes, anytime Nvidia sells, we sell. And Nvidia was holding up this market. Nvidia is so bullish, and I honestly don't know when it stops. But the time when Nvidia starts to pull back, I think the S&P and Nas will start to pull back. But that's kind of my speculation on it. But maybe that's just me digging in too deep. But I've just been noticing that, like, let's just look at ES. When we start selling off at 130, where do we kind of put in the top? 130 on Nvidia. And yeah, that's just what I think. I think Nvidia has been driving the market recently, and Nvidia is just way too big. And I did actually I need to keep myself accountable to this. I really do. Today I didn't, and I can't let that happen. I can't let that slide. That isn't good. That's not me improving. Me not holding myself accountable for things like this, for things that I say I need to do, like literally marked mandatory. Things that are marked mandatory, like these are my keys to success. If I'm looking at this and maybe in the future I don't really even need this anymore because I've gained confidence, I've become better. But for now, this is what I need. Wait for confirmation, lower time frame with higher time frame, clear draw. Why does the market need to move higher/lower? Context. Think logically, what is the reason to go? Why we have to go where we need to go. Stop using 1 minute too much. That is key, and I love that I have this down. This will make me successful. This will make me a better trader if I'm constantly looking at this, if I'm showing up, if I'm journaling my mistakes, if I'm journaling the trades I should have took, or I'm journaling possible setups that I could take, and I'm journaling things that I could be doing but I'm not doing. Like, this is great. This is fantastic. I show up every day. I do this, and I just know that a year from now, if I do this consistently, show up, live stream every single day, constantly talk out loud about what I'm looking at, what I think can happen, where I think price could go, I'm held accountable by you guys and by myself. I'm posting this out into the world. I'm putting my energy out there, and I think that this is very good. This is more beneficial to me than just sitting here and kind of just maybe journaling. But if I love doing this because it forces me to think better, and it forces me to actually talk. It forced me to actually talk. As a person, if we're talking just generally, I don't talk too much. I'm not so much a talker, but I like this because it's forcing me to talk, and I love this. I've always had dreams of becoming a streamer, and I promise, I can guarantee you, hard work will pay off. Showing up every single day will pay off, and I'm trying to find ways to integrate stuff on the weekends. Originally, I wanted to do webinars, but I don't know if I'm not in a position to where I can do webinars at all. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I'm not in a position where I can do webinars, so I don't like that. But in the future, maybe doing webinars on the weekends. But for now, I just need to grind. Weekends are for me to grind. Also for me to kind of get some stuff outside of the markets done, hang out with friends, whatever it may be, refresh, refocus, and then get right back after it. Like, still on your grind. You could have a little bit of rest here, but still on your grind, still on your stuff. Like, we're really in this. We're really going, showing up every single day. And every single day, I just want to look back on who I was as a person, who I was as a trader. And if we just look, y'all, this is what I love looking at. Like, I'll probably pull this up, like, every stream. I don't care. Y'all can say, like, man, like, why is he pulling this up every single day? But if we just look, let's just look, shall we? Let's just look, shall we? Can you tell I look a little bit different? Oh, it's the same shirt. Can you tell, like, I don't even know what this is. This is an imbalance that's already been respected. You know, I taking along here? I don't get what this is. Like, what even is this trade? What even is this? What am I doing here? This is like, what is it? Am I trading a pattern here? Like, there's no consistency with what I'm looking for. Like, why am I doing this? What even is this? I'm targeting buy side up here. Look at all these lines on my chart. Like, I'm so glad that I started doing this, y'all. You guys don't even understand. And if I would highly recommend it. I would highly recommend. Like, you can tell I'm a little chunkier here. I'm showing up in my t-shirt. Why was I wearing a t-shirt here? Did I forget? Dress code? Dress code? But if you guys don't know, I will only wear like polo. I will only wear polo shirts. I will only wear polo shirts in my live trading sessions. This is different because I just went to the gym again. So, like, obviously I'm not going to like dress back into polo. But I treat the market with respect. And I'm going to dress up. And that's just who I am. I'll wear a polo. And although it's not like crazy, it's not like a suit and tie and all that, but I think like just even a polo just shows you have respect for it. And for me, it kind of gets me locked in as well. But have we left equal lows here? Yeah, look at this. I think we're gonna take this in London session. So, anyways, that's all I have today. Today was a decent day. Today is me taking strides forward. Today is me getting better. Me getting better. That's what I want to have. The focus on is just getting better every single day. Every single day. Get better. Get better. Improve. And that is the way and the steps of how I'm going to get there. And that's my game plan with this. Not trying to rush anything. Not trying to force anything. And like recently, I'm not going to lie, I've been looking at my Instagram comments a little bit too much. I shouldn't be focused on comments or anything like that. I just need to get up. I need to get going. I need to get grinding. Whatever that may be. As you guys can tell, if you guys don't know, I'm doing this series called Activated. I'm changing my life, and I've been making change. I've been growing. I've been getting better every single day. I'm not just coming on here and telling like, oh yeah, become a better person, do this and do that. I'm not like any advice I have or anything that I say out there is just me talking to myself, and it's clearly kind of helped. Like as you guys can see, I don't know if you're going to tell, but I've lost some weight. I've trying to lean out and also gain muscle at the same time. Mainly, I'm just trying to get shredded and kind of trying to become a better person. I don't really care about like bulking or anything like that. I'm just trying to become shredded because at the end of Activated, I will have a six-pack. I will have a six-pack at the end of Activated. At the end of Activated, I will have a six-pack. You will see me in a six-pack. I'll probably still be bald because I won't have any hair until I become profitable. But I don't know. I don't mind the buzz cut. I think the buzz cut's okay. I think the buzz cut's decent, but I think that having hair is definitely nice. But anyways, that's all I really have for you guys. That's all I really have for myself today. I thought today was decent. Let me guys know if you have any suggestions. Not about how I should trade it, but like how I should structure this. I feel like me coming on here and having the slideshow is decent. I don't know if I should be like presenting it. Maybe I should, but then I'll have to like go escape. I kind of like this. It kind of keeps it a little bit more structured. Has my thoughts a little more structured, and I really like this. This is pretty much a journal every single day, as well as actual journaling. I'm coming down here and journaling this. But anyways, I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for the love and support. I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day. I hope you guys have a fantastic night. Hopefully you had a good day. If you didn't, why was it bad? And think about like why do you allow yourself to have a bad day? Every day should be a good day. I know there might be a circumstance that might make it bad, but every day should really be a good day. Get after it, get going, and anyways, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hope you guys are enjoying my journey as much as I am. I'm really enjoying this. I love showing up every single day, and I just can't wait to see what consistency and what consistent action will have in store for me because I'm just so excited. And I'm so happy I made this change, and I'm so happy I'm doing what I'm doing. It's kind of scary right now because I don't have everything planned out. I'm not profitable. I'm not making any money off this. I'm not making a dime. I'm not profiting a dime off of anything. I don't make money anything. I don't make money online. I'm never going to sell out either. I'm never going to try to sell a course. I'm never going to try to sell a Discord. At a moment, I was like, man, I should try to sell a Discord, but like, no, that's not who I am. That's not what I need to be. Maybe there might be a little thing to where I might monetize something, but for right now and for the next like 3 to 4 years, I'm not doing that. But anyways, I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your night, and I will see you guys tomorrow morning for the live session. Hopefully, we live trade every day. Every live trading session is on my YouTube. Are you going live tomorrow evening? Yeah, so after market sessions, I'm usually live around, I would say 6 p.m. Eastern. It kind of depends on what I have going on, but usually it's from 4 p.m. Eastern to 6 p.m. Eastern, or I would say 5 p.m. Eastern to 6 p.m. Eastern. But yeah, anyways, I go live at Market Open every single day for my live trading sessions. I would recommend, but yeah, we're just gonna continue to grow, continue to get better, get after it every single day. Anyways, I appreciate you guys, and I hope you guys have